it's just your tone and the way you speak.
Yeah.
The words you use, you know?
It's
like you just sound older.
Older. Well, except for a few times. And cops would believe me that I wasn't 18. I'm like, dude, no, I'm 15. 15. You want to see my school ID? Like...
I don't know exactly how. I mean, I know that people sometimes think I'm older, or at least they tell me that they think I'm in my 50s. When I was heavier, I definitely was respected more. When I had my beard and my hair, I was respected more. I had a lot of old guys with beards just come up to shake my hand and tell me, nice beard. You know, but I like to find out. Like everyone, like some people think because of how I act, I'm in my late 20s, and that's good. I had one of my landlords. Whenever they kicked me out, she was yelling at me through my screen door, "Forever teenager, forever teenager!" Like that was gonna hurt my feelings, and I was like, "Nah, that doesn't hurt my feelings."
Well, I'm not trying to brag, but people rarely guess me to be 50. Anything. Ever,
yeah.
Ever. And I tell people that. How old are you? Oh, it starts out like this. How old are your kids? Oh, my oldest is going to be 32. 30, what?
Yeah.
32. Holy cow. How old are you? I'm 50. I'm 51. No, what? Like, it just doesn't make sense in their heads. They're like, no, I would have put you like 40s. Maybe even late 40s, but really? Like, I'm 52. I'll be 52 in November. Yeah.
Well, you know, having Matt in my life, my whole life, you know, like he's kept it, like he's only 4 years older than me, and so like whenever I think of him, it's like he's kind of my gauge of where I think I should be in like a few years. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So, like, as long as he maintains his immaturity, I'm cash. You know what I mean? Like, there's times where I'm like, shit, I look more grown up than Matt tonight, you know? But,
it's so funny that you say that. It's for him to maintain his immaturity, because to me, he's an old soul.
Maybe that's why we act the way we do, though.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, because we're just fucking, like, because, like, here we're passing the old Fisherman's Club, and that's actually reminiscent of my grandfather, who him and I both channel in a lot of ways. But my grandfather was kind of like a fuck it attitude, you know? Like, well, I mean, he was a hard worker. Yeah. He hopped trains, you know, for, like, I don't know when, you know. My mom probably has some speculation, but I don't know, you know, whenever he pieced out. I know it was after his brother got accidentally shot. Oh, what do we got? Oh, hey, it's the Wake and Bake. Welcome to the new 3-hour edition.
What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Roses. You ain't making no sense. You ain't making no sense. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? You ain't making no sense. You ain't making no sense. Shut up.
Ass backwards. What's your story, guy? Waving your hand, you a red-eyed Jedi. Forget how now you're stoned and a deep thinker. Is that slang? Cause all you do is jibber jabber. Cut the crap. My mama didn't raise a dummy. Think you're funny, maybe just funny looking. Bitches like books, house is a library. Say shush, cause I'm high on my purple kush. Deep in the bush, down under Mick Dundee. Now that's a knife, I had to take a pussy's life. I ain't bright, you might not wanna be here tonight. My reflection, get the girls in my direction. Big erection, ride the elevator. You sound faded and you're in the wrong section. I'm VIP, but you're just very irritating. I'm X-rated, but you'll never catch me masturbating.
What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about?
Holy shit, we are crossing. Which river is this?
I want to say San Joaquin.
Dude, usually there's that one truck that's like out here in the mud. It's not there today.
That's a little scary. Look at
Wow.
this tree.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Trees are under.
Oh my god.
Which river is that?
This is 132.
San Joaquin.
Oh.
San
I don't wanna drive
Joaquin.
back over that. We're not going that way home. No, that was creepy.
That was pretty rad.
Bad news, man.
So, yeah, so we're gonna see what the fastest way we can get to Santa Cruz is gonna be today, from Modesto.
It's a challenge.
I'm here with Candy Titsworth and Liberty. Liberty's not feeling very good, and she's trying to make herself car sick by looking at her phone.
I have barf bags
Yeah,
to your left
I'm not.
and to your right.
Oh, there is
I
a
have
barf bag. Huh?
bags in the side pockets. Yes, sir.
Why
Yes,
for
sir.
clients or for us?
Clients,
Yeah.
you guys,
Wherever,
yeah,
whoever.
fellow classmates,
Oh,
all the above.
never know.
And
Please help yourself to the barf bags. Ooh, low-flying helicopter over there. What the fuck is this? They're gonna do some sort of... Are they crop dusting?
Oh, yeah,
The
he's
sky
probably dusty.
looks weird today.
Well, if he's crop dusting, that's gonna not help.
It's trying to be sunny, and it just can't do it.
I really wish it was sunny today.
Oh wait, here comes the sun. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Doo-doo, doo-doo. It's alright. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo.
Still not right, though. It's odd.
Yeah, it could have been a burn day. Whoa, that helicopter's right there. Shit.
Yeah, he's spraying.
Whoa, look at him.
Oh, no, these guys are awesome. I
Whoa.
hate how everybody gets
Why does he have to do that here? What a
He's
dick.
testing this fucking
Holy
system.
shit. He's going right at that electrical
That
pole.
was so awesome.
Fuck you, helicopter.
I want to learn how to fly
Dude, that made me
We
hit
used
my
to have a
invisible
guy-
passenger
Oh
brake.
my God,
You know
I
the
loved
field
it.
behind our house?
Yeah.
We used to have a guy that did that.
Is he going under the Is he going under the power lines?
He's a
No fucking way. Woo!
Bad motherfucking.
The sheriff's out here.
Oh my god.
That was. I've never seen a helicopter go under power lines. Never. That was
amazing.
nuts, dude. Here's the coffee place. Do you want to get some
Oh, shit,
bikini
dude,
coffee?
Vernalis. Vernalis is friggin' flooded everywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna go right over it.
Ugh.
We're gonna go right around
They
it.
have a really bad bridge that we're gonna go over. I'm not even kidding you. I saw it on the news last night. I'm a little freaked out right now.
Nah, look at all these people
Telling
going.
you, it was inches above. It
I
was
can smell the
just inches
pesticides.
above
I can
the
like
line.
taste the pesticides from. Dude, that was crazy though. Fuck you guys.
Crazy.
You're worried about this bridge. I'm talking about stunt helicopters.
That was crazy.
What the fuck?
Some
Is that how they
shit.
crop the tops of these trees? It's just like, "Gah." Look at it. Like every other tree has a flat top. Dude, that was intense though. And then, like, for you listeners, he did like a 180 right over the highway at like only. Where are you going?
It's all good.
Or are you gonna hit the 120 going that way?
I was taking a long way.
Isn't this the Bay Area ramp? Oh, what do we got going on here? Oh my god, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to do for you. Today's podcast is brought to you by Buck Stallion's Holistic Emporium, aka the Green Shop Holistic Center. Give them a call at 209-284-3800 and get registered today to get some free gear with your first order.
Free?
Free, bro.
I like free.
Who doesn't like free?
It's good.
Fucking idiots don't like free shit.
I
I go hard like Vladimir Putin. Go hard like Vladimir Putin. I go hard like Vladimir Putin. Go hard like Vladimir Putin. I go hard like Vladimir Putin. Go hard like.
And we're back with the Wake and Bake, brought to you by Buck Stein's Holistic Emporium and the Green Shop Holistic Center. So let's talk a little politics. Not for very long, but I just want to talk about those Russian thing, because everybody's losing their shit. A guy that had Russian ties says, you guys are getting like a little crazy on this Russian thing, so I'm just gonna like step down. And so now everybody's like even more pumped up about Russia. One of my favorite tattoo artists is Russian. You know,
That's very interesting. I did not know that.
and well, he's one of my best friends. And then my mechanic, one of my best mechanics, is Russian. And so does that make me a traitor? Because you know what I mean. Like, if the president wants to have ties with Russia, doesn't that make us traitors for going against him? I mean, he's an elected official. He's the official. He's the head of the world of the United States.
In his own mind, yeah, he would absolutely agree with you. You are so correct.
So, but what I'm saying is, if everybody's calling him a traitor if let's say he does it, where are we going? Oh, we're going I-5. There we go.
They're calling who a traitor?
They're saying Trump is a traitor, or anybody in his cabinet that's friends with Russians is a traitor. What, like, you know what I mean? What is this, 1982? We got the Red Scare again.
Yeah. So
You know, what are we gonna have? We're gonna be bad about. We're gonna have bird flu too. We're gonna get the bird flu. We bring all kinds of old shit back. Get AIDS again. Bring AIDS back. So I mean, you know, does that make him a traitor if he has friends in Russia?
by his own policy, yes. Yes, by his own policy, yes. But I don't subscribe to his policy.
What's his policy on Russians?
It's not the policy on Russians. It's a policy on anybody that's not white.
Russians are white.
And they're not white Americans. And that's what this man wants, is a white American United States. And that's so unfucking American. We have tons of Russian housekeepers at the hospital. There are a ton of Russian housekeepers there. Smart, talented women. One of them was a principal of a school in Russia.
Have you ever had a black Russian?
I have not.
I don't know. I think just having the travel ban doesn't mean that he's a racist. But, you know, a lot of people think that he has ties to the KKK.
I wouldn't know that.
But, I mean, I bet we all do, and we don't realize it. You know? I probably have an uncle that's in the KKK, and I wouldn't even suspect it.
And you know what? That's American. That's American.
I mean, I can't say everybody does, but, you know, shit, there could be somebody at work that has a friend that's in the KKK, and they might even act like they're cool. Here's the thing. Back in the day, I remember on talk shows, they would, like the skinheads on Geraldo or like Donahue or whatever. There was like one, I didn't watch TV a lot, but there was this one part where like these skinheads were like, dude, we look just like everybody else. We're getting into the system. We're all gonna be in the system, and nobody's even gonna know. And so we're gonna be able to, you know what I mean? We're gonna do it like stealthy. But like he said that on a talk show, so I didn't think that was very stealthy. You know, you're like we're gonna be secret neo-Nazis, and we're gonna look just like you, and you're never gonna see us coming. And we're gonna be like, well, then I'm gonna suspect everybody's a neo-Nazi secretly, and I'm not gonna have any friends, and that's easier for me than trying to fucking decode which one of you is the fakey.
Right.
You know. But I guess when it comes down to it, though, it's a whole generation of thought, that really that even talks like that even talks that ignorantly,
Right.
and so I don't know. I don't think that. I think we just let those people die off. They will.
I'm not so sure. I think they're the ones that elected him. There are a lot of them.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. It's the ignorance is unfortunate. And I saw this firsthand in our hometown. I have seen this firsthand. I have seen kids that have not graduated high school. And I'm not kidding. Dumb as motherfucking rocks.
Yeah.
Just dumb. And parents that let them live at home and not work.
That's true.
I came across a
But
house.
we have a system that allows people to just get fat and gross and sit at home and not have to work.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's like,
So there's 7 people in this family living under one roof. It's 1,000 square foot roof. 7 people. 2 of the daughters are pregnant, so there are soon to be 9 people. 1 person works. 1.
well, you can put those other 2 new people in just like a corner, though.
Yeah, pretty much.
You could probably stack
in
them.
a drawer.
Yeah, you could stack them.
In a bin.
Well, and if they're in it, out of the 7 bigger people, if there's any elderlies, you could stack them with the new ones.
It's just sad. And it's that culture that saw Trump and they'd not even ever voted before. They saw Trump and said, oh my gosh, this man is so powerful and so smart and he's on television and he has so much money. No, he does not.
Yeah, but what about all the rich people that voted for Trump? Those aren't the.
It was
those
an
aren't the.
economical move for them. It wasn't what's best for the country. It was what was best for their business.
What about the black people that voted for Trump and the gay people that voted for Trump? See,
And I know some of them. You're right.
but that's what I'm saying. That there's this cliche perception, And honestly, I have the same perception really actually it's a little different for each side, since I don't pick a side, so I just look at them both as kooks. Because fucking if there is a middle ground, but it's one or the other. It's what I mean. Nobody's happy with the other person's decisions.
It was just a bad set of choices all the way around.
Yeah.
This past election year, it was just bad, and the person I really wanted to win didn't get to end up running in the end. And so there you go.
Well, see, I was thinking Johnson would have been a good candidate because he did some pretty funny shit when people talked shit about him about smoking weed.
Yeah.
This one guy tried to throw a statistic at him about about how you die, how it can kill you, and Johnson just fell out of his chair, he was dying from too much weed. So I thought that was cool.
It's just ridiculous.
Liberty, are you awake?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh.
Nobody likes to hear my club.
Well, and you're kind of grumpy right now, so I don't want to upset you.
I know. It's just nobody likes to hear my I just keep to myself.
Oh.
That's why it's easy to apologize.
Oh boy. So, let me see. We're making good time, and the traffic is not that bad.
Look at all these mountains already.
These mountains look like the HP, the Windows screensaver, the wallpaper.
Oh, for sure.
whenever you sign up, whenever you first get your computer. Let's see. Okay. I gotta call this guy.
The Wake.
Johnny. Hey, are you at the store?
Yeah.
You're gonna be there for like another 30 minutes?
Yeah. Certainly, yeah.
Okay. Because one of the repair guys has to come and drop off tools and stuff for tomorrow.
Drop off pool?
Yeah, he has to drop off some tools. So I'll let him know that you're gonna be there, so he can come right now.
Alright.
All right. Thanks, man.
What do you want me to do? You put the pull the stuff in the back or what? Or
Yeah. He'll bring it.
okay.
All right.
Alright.
All right. Well, that went well. I got this. We're gonna see how the design for the iPhone penis charger is coming, and the plan pants.
Hello?
Hey, this is Buck Stallion calling from the Wake and Bake podcast.
What's that?
Is designer Steve Tibbs there?
This is him.
Oh, this is him. Okay, it's hard to hear because I'm on the internet phone. I'm on an internet phone.
Oh wait, if you're on the Wake and Bake, then I should talk about, you know what?
Well, I called because I wanted to talk about the you know what.
Can you release that yet? Or
Yeah, we can say it. Go ahead.
You tell me if we can talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't think all the listeners have signed agreement to hear this, or did you already tell them?
Oh yeah, no, the cat's out of the bag.
Well, shit.
Yeah, I mean that's why we got to get this launched.
All right.
So how did it go? How did the design for the glowing penis phone charger iPeen go?
Well, I have the file and for the penis that I needed, and I'm feeling pretty confident about the penis right now in the design.
Good.
So I think we'll have something in the next few hours.
Excellent. I'm excited. You probably didn't get to listen in on the show yesterday, but we're inventing a phone charger that you can have molded in the shape of your penis, and then nobody will ever steal it because they'll be like, "Hey, isn't that my phone charger?" And then it'd be pretty awkward to steal, because it's gonna be like a penis, and the balls glow blue when it's charging.
That's hysterical. I love it.
It's gonna be good. Liberty, are you gonna get one? Are you gonna get a prototype?
Yeah.
Which
Whose penis, yeah.
Whose penis?
Yeah. Which penis is Liberty going to get? She'll go with you, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm going to be one of the models. We have Varsity Jeff has agreed to be a model. And then I don't know, you know, there's a lot of people that we're considering, but you just never know who wants to, whenever it comes down to the actual putting your penis inside of the molding cast gel, it's keeping it hard, while you're doing that, because it's got to stay hard to get a good cast.
True.
You
would imagine.
It starts shrinking. You let it
it's
shrink.
It's like getting a grill, I guess, or something like that.
Let's say again?
It's like getting a grill.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I guess your teeth are already hard, so it's kind of a bad
But
analogy,
your teeth don't shrink.
Yeah, right.
Whenever they touch cold things.
Yeah. Well, I think you get Big Tube to sign up for it. His could be like a mini USB.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not a... Yeah. I got you. Yeah. They have those. So, for sure, yeah. It's going to be good.
His will be the pocket-sized version.
Yeah. It'll be the travel eye-peen. The travel eye-peen. We're going over the hills. Can I hear... Did I lose you?
No, I was trying not to interrupt you because I know the show can have a delay sometimes. But what I was going to say is I think the design and the idea is amazing. And I hope it gets picked up once you get it going.
Well, we're going for the whole shebang. We're going to try and be on Shark Tank,
Ooh, yeah. Can you have dildos on TV, or would it block it out, or how does that work?
I don't know. We're not there yet,
Yeah.
We're not there yet. But, I don't think the prototype will be that hard to make. I'm pretty crafty. I'm excited to do the mold.
Yeah.
Like right
I
now.
I also do cut sheet for trademarking. I do those too, if we're looking to do that.
Oh yeah. Should it be I-peen or should it be U-peen? Because it's a universal charger.
Probably U-peen, I would think. I don't know.
Because I-peen might be too Apple, and we don't want to be like Apple.
You could focus group on your Facebook and do whatever they're called, the questionnaire thing, where people could click a button and vote which one they think would be, a better idea.
I don't know, Liberty. What do you think? I-peen or U-peen?
I-peen, U-peen. You're all peen for U-peen.
See it into a U-peen.
And
what?
That's just because it's want to not be I-peen.
Yeah. What do you think, Candy?
Okay, I have two opinions.
Okay.
I think that it needs to have more than just charging capabilities, A. And B, I think it needs to be called My Peen. Because, if you're a guy and maybe you want to think that you're that well endowed, then go for it. Then you're probably going to want this charger.
My peen sounds good.
And if it's a girl that's buying it, then it needs to be universal in more than one.
It's going to be something you, put in your bathroom.
It should be weighted.
So it'll be safe. Well, no, because it plugs into the wall. It becomes like a multi-jack,
Multi-jack.
Multi-jack.
That should definitely be on
Well,
the
that
package.
maybe that's the balls. That's the add-on. Yeah.
What do you think about a car charging unit of some kind?
Yeah. But that would be. I mean, the the MyPeen car charger or the GoPeen. That's pretty close to groping, though, and we don't want to be perverted about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to be in on the ground floor here.
Yeah. Skeleton crew, ground floor. We're traveling through a foggy hillside right now. Things are looking pretty good.
Where you at?
We're over here at exit 423.
420?
No, 423. No, we're out here in the boonies, man. We're trying to avoid all the landslides and shit. Because there's so many freeways that are shut down because of all the mudslides and flooding and everything, and so yeah, we're trying to get to Santa Cruz.
Say what? Oh, Santa Cruz is amazing. You guys are so lucky.
Yeah. Isn't there any place like Santa Cruz out there for you?
We could go to Chicago and hang out with the rioters, I guess. I don't know. But that's not really like Sacramento or Santa Cruz.
They don't have like Chicago. So what? I mean, have you been to Chicago a few times since you've been out there?
One time.
What does it remain you of, like, compared to California? Like, what city-wise? What does it remind you of?
Probably like a dirty Los Angeles, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that truck is on fire.
Southside Chicago is no joke.
Yeah.
You don't want to get lost over there.
Yeah.
Same thing with East St. Louis. Out here, like, everybody here prides themselves on, like, how dangerous the areas that they never go to are. They're super proud of it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Just because it's like, that's a crazy war zone. I'm going to get fucked up, go over there.
Yeah.
I won't go over there, though. It's like a monster in the bog.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like Oakland or, Stockton's not that scary to me, really. But I'd say, like, certain parts of Oakland, like 93rd Street, shit like that, you don't really want to break down over there.
Yeah.
Places like that here. But,
Holy shit.
I kind of like negative, but as far as places that are cool, it's like, I don't know. It's like flat here. It's like you don't really see anything.
Yeah.
Not much area, but
a lot of flat. It's really flat out there, huh?
Flat as fuck. You can look out the window and drive for, an hour or two, and it's pretty flat.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure they have landfills that they call mountains, but that they put trees on top of, but that's about it.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We got some crazy landfill shit going on out here. I'm looking at weird pyramids and plateaus right now.
That's what your fucking Altamont is gonna be. It's gonna be just a huge trash dump. They just keep covering it.
Yeah.
Fucking shithole.
Yeah.
I know, it's up. Here's the ups and downs. Out here it's kind of shitty sometimes, but I know I'm not gonna have a terrorist attack. You know what I mean? Like out there.
Right.
That's like the upside.
Damn. Dude, I just seen the biggest house on a little tiny tow truck I've ever seen being towed. And it was going like 70 down the fucking hill right now, dude.
What?
Yeah, dude, it was flying. Like, I was just like, what? Like, you were talking and my jaw was just dropping. Hey, did you know? I don't know where I heard it, but do you know Haagen-Dazs doesn't mean anything?
What?
Haagen-Dazs, the ice cream.
What?
You know the word Haagen-Dazs?
Yeah.
It doesn't even mean anything.
What did you tell him, Matt? You just looked it up?
No, I forget where, it might have been on like some random rabbit hole shit on YouTube or, I don't know. But like they went through the whole how did Haagen-Dazs get created, and it was like by the way, Haagen-Dazs doesn't mean anything. That's
well,
like
some brands are like that, I guess.
that would be like finding out that drinking water doesn't do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
We were wrong about
we were all wrong about water. Turns out doesn't do anything.
It's juice, drink juice.
Yeah, you need to eat more
I thought it was
beans.
Dutch.
Apparently, farts is what our bodies really need to do, and we live forever if we just keep farting. We've been doing it wrong. You want to be dehydrated and eat Taco Bell. I don't know. Well, hey, and then what about what about the pants? Anything good with the pants?
I have a 3D model of the pants, and I just need to put more time into the pockets, getting
Okay.
those to look right. And it's looking pretty good.
Awesome.
So,
Okay. I just
so what are you gonna do with it? You're gonna take it and then you're gonna have it on the screens, or what's your game plan?
yeah, no, I'm gonna make like a demo, with like an explanation of what we're trying to achieve. Kind of like if you were watching like a Kickstarter for a hovercraft or a time machine.
Yeah.
Anything else that's real. What? I don't know. This trucking company is a hero of the Cold War. They've been this trucking company we just passed. They were heroes of the Cold War because they trucked during the Cold War. I'm guessing that's
They
what
truck bombs.
they were truckers.
Children.
Yeah, they were trucking children and bomb shelters and food. They're trucking.
Hey, so I was wondering. Well, this might not be the platform for it, but I was wondering. Are you pro-Trump or anti-Trump or anti-everything?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't vote. I haven't voted. I believe I'm a registered Republican, but I don't know. I get ballots all the time. I never fill them out. Sometimes I rip them up. Sometimes I just put them away. But a long time ago, not a long time ago, but like right at the beginning when everybody thought that Trump running was a joke, there's no way, because how about and especially in California, that year that the mayor seat came available and Schwarzenegger won, remember how many different movie stars? I think Ron Jeremy was going to run for mayor or governor. Hella people.
The porn star lady.
Yeah, the porn star lady. That's what I'm saying. So there was all these people that were running for governor at that time. So I thought, at the beginning, I thought, dude, that is so crazy that he's running for president. But nobody thinks like me. But I think we deserve that. Whatever he brings. Whatever he fucking brings, we deserve it as a country because we've been bullying a lot of people. Jason only confirmed kind of how I felt. Jason was in he was in Desert Storm. Jason Wrestler was at Desert Storm. And a couple shows back, he actually said, what Desert Storm was about was, Iran and Iraq were fighting, and we went over there and we got involved, and then we beat the shit out of, who we wanted to help win, and then we helped them rebuild after we fucked shit up, And as they were growing up, they were everybody was like, dude, these are the motherfuckers that did this to us. Because they'd been fighting for thousands of years, bro. This territory thing was going on for fucking forever. That's why I didn't think much of it when it was happening. other than one of my fellow Cub Scout friends had died, in like a hotel bombing. But, like, I don't know. I didn't think much of it because I was just like, dude, we're just getting involved in some shit that's always been going on, and everybody's got to have their opinion, and fucking whatever. That's what we're doing. But basically, how Wrestler put it was, well, that kind of happened with 9/11, or what's going on now, is that fucking they grew up, those kids that grew up from the destruction of Desert Storm, fucking have grown up going, fuck America, yeah, we're gonna fuck some shit up. And then, like, yeah, maybe we were like, that's why their supplies, like, are coming from us, is because, yeah, we were, like, trying to hook it up. But also, like, it didn't occur to anybody that there's, like, pirating going on over there. There's, like, total fucking chaos going on, as well as some civility. And so, like, shit isn't, like, a cookie cutter fucking, it's not, like, as easy as everybody sees it. But that's because, and I say that without even doing any research. I just know that everybody's fucking wrong in what we're hearing and what we think we know. Dude, there's some weird bullshit going on. This Trump thing that everybody's trying to create is like, because, dude, yeah, he's going to go fuck shit up. And they actually just said it on the news before I left town, and that was, well, wow, fucking shit's going crazy. He's stirring some shit up. He's doing shit that's never happened before, and this is fucked up, and he's bending the rules, and he's trying to go against the law, and he's going against the Constitution. And it's like, yeah, he's going in like a bull in a china closet, and he's fucking trying to knock the machine off its fucking gears. And like, so, Candy here, she hates that idea. Liberty loves that idea. Me, I think it's a little bit of both. I'm gonna have to deal with fucking whatever happens regardless. You know what I mean? Because
the analogy that I like that I hear is sometimes he tries to thread a needle with an axe, and it doesn't work all the time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and that's, dude. Sometimes you have to try and thread a needle with an axe. Do you know what I mean? You got to go fuck some shit up sometimes, and everybody's all anti-Trump, but they want anarchy, and he's bringing that anarchy. He's bringing it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of.
I agree with you. I look at it. My personal opinion. I try to look at it where I think it comes back to World War II, where we were an isolationist country at that time. A bunch of bad shit started happening. I think that the date is: do we get involved and let these people get stronger to come fuck us up later?
Yeah.
Or do we get involved now and then that spurs more terrorism later? So it's fucking catch-22 type scenario.
For sure.
And nobody knows what the fuck to do. It's kind of like an experiment.
And then there's,
you know what I mean?
and then, like, obviously, like, I don't want war. I don't like the idea of war. But, like, dude, we've been going to war gently. and like, I had the argument, I pissed off Wrestler really bad, and T-Dub, because I basically was, like, saying that I was for waterboarding, and they're like, fuck no, John McCain doesn't think they should have waterboarding, and he's been a prisoner of war, and I'm like, well,
John McCain's a fucking turd.
And I'm like,
he's a piece of shit.
And I get that. Like, if you've ever, but I'm not a person that's out there with these kinds of information. I'm not I'm just saying what I think. Like, they're like the Geneva Convention. I'm like, do you think ISIS is paying attention to any script or, Geneva Convention when they're beheading our reporters? War is lawless. And, like, us having to be civil, like, is all just a sham. Like, I don't know why we would even think that they're, fucking, why can't we just be friends with Russia? They've got, like, I don't know. They're trying to get their shit together, and everybody's like, oh, there's a Russian spy fucking submarine out there trying to find out what kind of damage they've done to the Trump administration, and I'm like, did it occur to you that shit was out there before?
Yeah. I think the other side of the argument on it is that by befriending Putin, we're essentially, as the United States of America, signing off on his basic dictatorship. It's giving him that power that he's cool to keep, killing people or whatever he's doing over there.
Well, no, dude, Putin's actually bombing. Like that, you know what I mean? Like, have you seen I think the best cartoon is, like, it shows the U.S. government dropping, they're dropping supplies, and whether they're going to the terrorists or the the faction or whatever, like, it doesn't matter. They just land, and ISIS takes the shit. You know what I mean? But then Russia shows up, and they're actually bombing. They're not dropping packages for anybody. They're just going and just being, they're not, you know what I mean? They're not sending fucking the Red Cross, and, like, they're not worried about kids. Like, why are kids in a war zone? You know what I mean? Why are, like, if these are, like, war criminals, they're being cowards by, hanging out with their families when they know that we're trying to kill them. You know what I'm saying? And so, I don't know. Like, it sucks that like, that kid just got killed in the bombing. They're blaming Trump on that. All Trump did was say, yeah, fucking business as usual. Do what you guys have been doing. I'm trying to figure out everything else right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, oh, Trump fucking sent in the guy. My favorite fucking argument, T-Dub said, bro, do you know how, he said, by closing the borders, it's so fucked up. Because do you know how backed up it is for Americans, or for refugees to get into America, legitimately? He said, it's backed up 10 years. And I said, well, that's crazy, because Obama was president for the last 8. He couldn't have fixed that. So, but it's Trump's fault. It's because Trump's like, shit's fucked up. We're shutting everything down. Let's take a look at fucking what's going on. And again, I'm not a Trumpster. I'm not down for Trump as much as I respect what he's got to deal with, because so many people fucking are like, they would rather, dude, I mean, I have comedian friends that are posting troll Trumps, and they're little troll dolls with cell phones in their hands, and they look just like Trump, and they got the wiener and everything, but they're troll dolls.
Yeah.
And that's funny to me. Like, yeah, but you know what? I also laughed when they made fun of Reagan, and I laughed whenever Chevy Chase did Carter, and I didn't even know that that's who he was supposed to be. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't even fucking look like him. And everything that actually the real George W. Bush, I don't really necessarily think that the people that imitate him are that funny, because I think the real him is hilarious. But, again.
And Melissa McCarthy was hilarious, though, as far as they go.
Right?
Oh, she was awesome.
So fucking funny.
That was amazing.
The Segway podium at the end, when she just starts doing donuts through the...
Yeah.
Are you serious? Oh, so...
That to me gave SNL redemption, because I don't find, not because it's political, I just don't find a lot of the skits funny personally. Maybe other people do, but I think they get too political and they lose sight of funny. Like, your show right now is probably supposed to be funny, not political.
Yeah.
So, like, shit like that happens.
Yeah.
And it just, like, turns people off, in my opinion, because there's still a lot of shit to talk about. Look at, like, I'm not an expert on it. Look at what the old comedians talked about, and it wasn't always straight directed at a person for hate,
right?
As opposed to just the overall concept of that time era. So that's just my opinion.
No, I definitely, the SNL kind of goes in waves. Like, back in the early, like, days, when they would just do weird shit, like Land Shark. Remember Land Shark? Land Shark. Pizza guy. Land Shark. Like, that was fucking stupid and hilarious.
I liked the Like a Man. I liked that. I liked that skit a lot.
The which
the
one?
Asian girl. She looking like a man.
Oh, like a man.
Like a man.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorites, personally.
Huh? But no, like, and then they go into, like, where they are trying to bag too hard on, like, pop culture. Like, they were trying to do kind of like a Mad magazine. Because, like, that's what Mad did. Mad did parodies of things that, dude, back in the day they had John Belushi fucking just, he was like the sushi deli. I mean, the Japanese deli guy, samurai deli guy. or there was,
Yeah.
you know.
We had Living Color as well. Had some funny skits.
Yeah, but Living Color again was kind of like they had some of their own things that were funny, but then they would do parodies of people too, like the Jim Carrey doing Vanilla Ice, and just satiring him. You know, that's kind of Mad Magazine's thing. I don't know. Like
if you got your own show, let's say you got to take over SNL and you kicked out that guy, the writer who's been there for 80 years, whatever his name is, what would you do?
Well, I'd bring back all the people they fired for political incorrectness. I'd bring back Norm Macdonald. I'd bring back David Cross. I'd bring back Chevy Chase against his will. And I'd make him bring his cocaine.
He comes back often, I think. He's hosted it like a billion times or something, right? He's like the record holder, or I think so.
He wrote himself into the show. He was just a writer, but he was like the coke dealer back in the day, and so I think it was like where he did Carter. He did like one of the first dry opens where he's just like he's playing a president, walking around trying to set up the Christmas tree, and he like falls off the ladder and says live from New York and Saturday night, and that was like he basically he was the coke dealer, so he made the rules. He's like, hey, I wrote this one part, but I was thinking maybe I could play it. And they're like, yeah, okay. But those were the Belushi days.
I wonder what changed to like we had like straight icons that came out of there in the 80s and 90s, and then now most people that leave the show end up washed up. It seems like to me. Maybe I don't follow enough, but it doesn't feel the same as it used to. Where you just had some of the legends that came from there, like obviously you named Belushi and Chevy Chase, and then you had who's the other fat guy? He played Tommy Boy.
Well, I'll say this: they didn't have the short attention span and quick trending, publications that they do now, and so like I think about that often. Like we had like the further back you go in like social interaction, the more epic stars we seem to have, because they only knew that we liked Elizabeth Taylor and a few other people. They only knew that we liked them because they worked last time. You know what I mean? And so they were kind of like susceptible to the stipulation of the failure of the actor or actress that they were using as their anchor, and then as we progressed and movies became simpler or cheaper to make and cheaper to advertise, because of the internet and trending as it's become. But I mean, even like in the 80s, that's whenever all of a sudden everybody was kind of doing the Bruce Lee, and where you had like Schwarzenegger has like a slew of his own movies, Van Damme has a slew of his own movies, and that was kind of like the goal if you were an athlete, to have like a series of movies. Didn't work out for Rowdy Roddy Piper, didn't work out for Hulk Hogan, didn't work out for Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Andre the Giant, though, he has the Princess Bride?
Andre the Giant? What other movie did he do other than Princess Bride?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Womp womp. I can't think of it. I can't think of one. I can't even.
What's it about, though?
What?
His other movie.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if there is one.
So you're saying one hit is cool, but
that was his one. Yeah, he did the one. He got lucky though. That was like an all-star cast. That's like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar being on an airplane. You know what I mean? Like that's his one move.
What'd you say?
Huh?
I was screaming at my wife.
Oh.
Well, kind of my wife. We're not married yet.
So we are at, where is this? St. Louis Reservoir.
It's full.
And it is looks like 80% full. It actually looks like it's gone down a little bit, but the main, yeah, dude, it's only about 10 feet from the top.
Damn.
Yeah. So that might even be overextended its normal capacity. I mean, I could see where the main ring was, and it's like way up by the road.
Is it bad, like, assuming nobody would get hurt, is it bad that I kind of wanted that dam to break?
You want a van rape?
No. The dam in Orville. Is it bad that I wanted that to break, assuming nobody would get hurt? I just wanted to see it collapse.
just to have a Superman dam collapse really happen. I don't know. What's Orville like? I don't really know Orville.
What's that?
What's Orville like? What's Orville like?
You ever been to Orville Lake?
What's Orville like? Oh boy. What's Orville like?
Orville Lake? What?
Oh boy.
I'll kill you. I'll fucking kill you. I don't know if your phone's breaking up or if you're trolling me. It's hard to tell.
I promise you, it's not my fault. Hey, have you heard that "Catch Me Outside" girl song?
Receiving transmission.